レイズからトレードでドジャース移籍が決まったグラスノー投手。ドジャース専門メディアのドジャーブルーのインタビューに応じ、ロサンゼルス近郊のニューホールという街の出身でその地元のチームへの加入、トミージョン手術からの復帰、大谷翔平選手からのスカウトなどについて答えていました。
Tyler, what has this off season been like for you? Kind of knew you were going to move, I imagine.
Yeah, I kind of knew a while ago. So I think like kind of the beginning of the offseason, I had a feeling it was going to happen. So I think I was relatively ready for it. I think it worked out better, like best possible scenario going back to the Dodgers. But it's been relatively normal, just like doing travel and stuff in the beginning, like right after season, continuing to train and then coming home and just kind of getting down to like that normal training routine and starting to throw and everything like that.
One of the first things that everybody says about you is premium stuff. However, injury history. How do you feel about, I guess that knock against you? Is it fair? Do you think it's behind you? Where do you stand with that?
I mean, given the amount of innings and like amount of injuries the previous years, I think to say that is probably fair. I think that for me, though, it's been the majority of the innings that I've missed have been related to the same injury. And kind of the first time it happened was 2019. It was the first time I injured the UCL, and it was just the same injury, and it happened kind of later in 20 and then 21 again. And finally I got it fixed. And ever since Tommy John, that's felt amazing. I'm looking forward to having some healthy seasons for sure.
Hey, Tyler, welcome back to LA. Obviously in the 2020 World Series would have been at Dodger Stadium. You would have probably had chances to start there. Obviously it went a little bit differently than anyone could have imagined. I'm curious how much you've thought about starting games there, a place you obviously know well.
It's definitely in my mind. I think just going, like when I was a kid, I used to go to the games and I remember like sitting in the stands and looking at the players in the dugout and just having like overwhelming jealousy of like, I have to go to school tomorrow and you guys get to play baseball. So like the fact that it's come full circle and I'm able to I'm excited to finally go and get my first start at home and as a Dodger.
Hey Tyler, welcome to the Dodgers. I know you mentioned just kind of how special this is for you personally, but just wondering kind of what has been just your family's reaction about you coming back home and kind of this opportunity that's in front of you too with the Dodgers?
They're super excited. So my parents are in Arizona now. My brother and his wife live in Santa Barbara. I have a lot of cousins in Santa Clarita still, and a lot of friends in obviously like in Santa Clarita. So I think it's just been like an overwhelming, like everyone's reached out, said a lot of nice stuff, and my family's ecstatic for sure. And they're like, get a big house so we can all come stay with you and stuff. So I'm sure I'm gonna see them a lot. So it'll be an awesome experience just to like play for my dream team and like just see my family more and not be like across the country from them.
And then with just kind of everything that's been happening kind of in the news with the Dodgers and free agency and signing Shohei Ohtani and kind of what else is to come, what does that excite you just as to kind of what this team could look like in the near future and you being a part of this now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ecstatic. I think I've watched the Dodgers from afar for so long, and then even like last year, the team was so good. And then I think when Shohei signed, it was like that immediate, like, yeah, I want to be on that team. Like, I just want to pick his brain, obviously, and just like know what he's learned. And he just seems like such a cool dude and like probably one of the best baseball players to ever live. So it's just I want to be on a field with that guy, and I'm just extremely excited.
Hey, Tyler, welcome back.
Thanks.
When we hear Tommy John surgery, it's usually a negative. But for you, though, how was it a positive and maybe even makes you better going forward?
Yeah, for sure. I think how advanced it is nowadays, and I got that hybrid surgery. It's like kind of like the new evolution of Tommy John with like that synthetic collagen band thing. So it's like in my brain, I have like double the strength, and it was kind of one of those things. I got so used to having that the issue in 19 to where like there was a moment where I kind of assumed, I guess this is just going to have to be something I'm going to deal with my whole career. And then when I did go under and get the surgery, and then it kind of healed and got to where it needed to be, I was like, it's just night and day difference. And it was so nice to feel like not wake up and have soreness and be able to throw and warm up quick and not have to do like a million things to get my arm ready. So it was definitely a positive. It's night and day from what it used to feel like. So I'm really happy to just get like a full season under me.
Hey, congratulations, Tyler.
Thank you.
Back to Shohei. Apparently he helped you. He recruited you a little bit with a video. I'm wondering what he had to say. And is anybody else who reached out to you during the recruitment process or help recruit you?
I think when I heard about the Dodgers, I think I called a lot of people who played on the organization and asked a lot of questions, and I've only heard like positive things. And then, yeah, Shohei sent me the video, and it was just like, it was awesome. It was really cool to get that video. And he just said, like, he wants me to come on the team and hopes to hit some home runs for me and join me in the pitching staff the following year. So it was an awesome video. I mean, it felt really cool. That's just someone that I also watched from afar, and just what he's able to do on a baseball field. It's nothing short of just insanity. So it was cool, and that definitely added a lot of points for me to go to the Dodgers, So I think his recruitment worked.
カーショウ投手は契約が切れ肩の手術、ウリーアス投手の離脱などで先発投手陣を充実させる必要があるドジャース。怪我しがちがところが心配ですが心強い加入となりました。子供の頃から見ていたチームということと、大谷選手から映像が送られ勧誘を受けたことについても本当に嬉しそうで、その気持ちが伝わってきました。来年は大谷選手がグラスノー投手を援護するシーンを見たいですね。